What's good, chat? Battery Rat 2 serial killer realizes he's been caught 45 years later. Let's get to it.
Hi. Good
Chat,
morning.
off rip, I think I know which one this is because like I watch a lot of like documentaries and stuff, and even just if y'all I don't know if any of y'all watched it in my videos and stuff like that on BuzzFeed. There used to be like a channel, it was like BuzzFeed Unsolved, and just had a bunch of like unsolved stuff, not just murders, but like conspiracy stuff. I used to watch all this stuff. I think this is the like Golden State serial killer or something like that. Something it's like near like North Cal, you feel me, like San Francisco, Palo Alto area, I believe. Because I remember seeing this like
I'm so sorry.
it's like 2020, 2021 when they finally caught him. It's crazy.
This man is 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, an elderly homeowner in Hayward, California.
Yup, Hayward, yup, that's North Cal.
What he doesn't know is that he's speaking with an undercover officer closing in on a decades-old secret, and things are about to take an unexpected turn.
I was turning around in your driveway and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Take a peek.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Sheriff's office. Yeah, go ahead. Hands behind your back. Face the car. Go ahead, face the car.
Damn, they got him, bro.
Talk to you in a minute.
She kind of did sound a little bit off the way she was saying, like,
it work.
Deputies give John a routine pat-down before he's led to the front seat of a police vehicle.
but I mean, it's been 45 years. He's been out the game and shit, so.
Close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes.
We'll take care of your dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though he hasn't been told why he's been arrested, John applauds the deputies for the ruse.
Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
Nah, chat. Once, hey, chat, if he had said this to me and I'm a detective officer, oh yeah, we got him. We got him. A regular person ain't gonna say this. Like, a regular person is not, bro. And he's smiling too? Oh no.
Months earlier, cold case investigators in Santa Clara County reopened a murder case that had remained unsolved for 45 years. DNA from the crime scene was compared to a public database, allowing investigators to trace a family tree and identify John, a husband, father, and former Boy Scout leader, as the primary suspect. Investigators bring him in for questioning, hoping to uncover the truth.
Chat, it's just crazy. My fault. I'm not gonna try to pause the video too much, but it's just crazy to me. Like, I feel so sad for like the victims of the people he killed. Like this, he killed several people, chat, and he literally got to live his whole life. Basically, he's 73. Like, he literally basically got to live his whole life. So him going to prison isn't even like, bro, okay, he still got to live the best years of his life. While those people that suffered, like all the victims and stuff, they didn't even get to see the light of day. Like, in those families, they never get to see the loved one come home. But he got to live 45 years, chat. 45 years. Like, that's crazy. He avoided the CIA, FBI for 45 years. Nowadays, that's just not happening. It's not.
Devoted husband
and
father
crazy.
Simply the wrong man? Or has his carefully lived life been a cover for something far more sinister? The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before.
Chat, I bet he was probably he was gonna go the rest of his life thinking like, man, I really got away with this shit.
Today, yeah, I like to know.
But hey, chat, remember, chat, what's done in the dark comes to the light.
Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getrew.
Getrew?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John shares basic information about his past and childhood, revealing that he was born in Newark, Ohio, and spent the early years of his life moving frequently due to his father's long military career. He spent a significant part of his teen years in West Germany, where his family lived on a U.S. military base.
Now, you mentioned that he had never been arrested, and I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay,
can you tell me about that?
I was arrested in Germany.
Okay, what happened with that? Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
The revelation is especially jarring, given that he's here today on accusations of his involvement in a completely separate murder.
Tell me about what happened. What was the accusation against you?
I killed a chaplain's daughter.
Okay.
Isn't that like somebody in the church, chat?
Okay. Do you remember what happened?
No.
With this young female?
No.
No?
I didn't even know her.
The young girl, 15-year-old Margaret Williams,
Chat,
attended a dance at an American youth club.
Chat, like his first one, like she's 15 years old? Like 15? Man.
One Saturday night in 1963, when John...
Chat, he started at 18. 18. Chat, I just feel sad for the victims, the victims' family members and relatives. This is just disgusting. At 18, bro, you're over here committing murders. 18. A 15-year-old. A 15-year-old.
was just 18 years old. The two were said to have met on the street shortly after, where she agreed to let him walk her home. Her body was discovered the next day on a baseball diamond behind the club. She'd been sexually assaulted and strangled.
You didn't even know her? Why did they arrest you? I mean, if...
Probably the next day.
Okay.
After they found the body, I guess.
Okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Somebody had seen me, walk that direction or walk towards the school, or
Okay.
it was an elementary school.
Okay. Did you... I mean, I don't know the details of what
I
happened.
don't know the details either, so
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
that's what they say.
Though John maintains his innocence, he was found guilty at trial for Margaret's murder, ultimately receiving a sentence of 10 years in a German juvenile prison.
How do you only receive 10 years for a murder at 18 years old? What the heck is going on in Germany? Well, Chad, I know it's 1970, 1960, but what? 10 years for a murder?
Of his age at the time, he was released after serving roughly 2/3 of his sentence.
So he only did 2/3 of the murder, which is like 2/3 of 10. Maybe he probably did like, I don't know, like 6.3 years. Like,
Then he walked free.
And so you spent actually
that's
6 years in
crazy.
prison?
Something like that.
Wow. And then how, after you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at McGuire Air Force Base, and my father picked me up, and that was it.
That was it? You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States?
a word from him. Nothing.
Okay.
After returning to the United States, John moved to California, and in 1975 was once again at the center of a serious crime.
And then at some point...
Chat, people like this, when they keep getting accused for murders and stuff like that, and murder follows them, it's not coincidence, bro. It's not.
That's when I was
It's them.
leader of an Explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was
just
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay. What's this allegation? I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
This allegation that this young girl made against you that you sexually assaulted her. Did that actually happen?
No, not that not that I know
Man,
of.
Chad, he's had 45 years to think of what he's gonna say if they ever catch him or they investigate him. Just sick. He's just lying through his teeth. Already has his
I never
plans.
saw her again.
Has no remorse for the victims, bro. This is disgusting, Chad.
Do you remember?
This makes me sick.
No, I didn't. Didn't serve any time that I know of.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
It was so piddly that.
It didn't. You didn't go to trial or anything like that. Okay.
According to multiple news sources, John was 31 years old when the teenager came forward, claiming he not only assaulted and strangled her, but threatened to kill her if she didn't comply.
Disgusting.
He received a 6-month sentence, serving just 30 days on weekends after 5 were suspended.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation. Okay. Are you familiar with the with Palo Alto area, Stanford area?
This is the North Cal chat. If y'all don't know.
You ever go out there?
I was a scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
What hills? Which hills are you talking?
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills.
Okay.
And I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road?
And then, Chad, it's just crazy too, Chad, because Chad, he has a wife and he has kids. Like, imagine being his kid. Like, bro, I don't know you. You're not my dad. Like, all the stuff you told me and me growing up with you, it's all a lie. Like basically my whole life is a lie. You were like, Chad, it's just crazy, Chad. Like, man, like he had kids, a wife, house. Like, imagine being his neighbor, Chad, and you see him getting arrested. Like, whoa, what? He's getting arrested for? He's a citizen. He's a Boy Scout, whatever. Like, he's filming. He takes the kids, the boys, and stuff like that, and takes them on the scouts and shit. He probably does other stuff around the community, and it's like crazy. Like, you would never think that this is a serial killer that's killed several people, chat. Like, it's just crazy nowadays. Like,
Mill Road, like just west of Stamford.
No.
No, you never went to that area.
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating. There's a murder up there in the hills, and would there be any reason that you were ever up in those hills? No.
No.
Leslie Marie Perloff was a 21-year-old Stanford University graduate working as a law clerk at the North County Law Library in Palo
21
Alto,
years,
California
Chad, damn.
in 1973. Her body was found dumped in the Stanford Dish
lady was about to
hiking area.
graduate.
A floral
Or
scar was
graduated,
found
that's
tightly
about to
knotted
start her
around
life,
neck
man. This
and
is
had
just-
been used as a ligature to strangle her to death. It was DNA found beneath her fingernails that led them to John, who at the time worked near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
You ever see this young lady?
Wait, hold on. He worked there as a security guard?
Near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
It's disgusting. Over here praying. Chat, like, he's probably over here just doing that time with just walking around campus and stuff like that and seeing her, just preying on her like a predator. Just disgusting, bro. This is, man, Chad, this makes me sick. This makes me so sick, Chad. Like, oh my gosh. Man.
You ever see this young lady?
And then, Chad, too, like, thank God I didn't live in the 1900s, Chad. I ain't gonna lie to you. That, like, the 1900s, bro, World War I, World War II, Cold War, serial killers. You had John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, him, the Zodiac Killer. Like, that was just a horrible time, bro, when it comes to this. Like, it's now in 2000, we don't have, I mean, there's still serial killers, you know what I'm saying? But with all this technology and stuff like that, it's so much easier to catch them. But then, like, man, bro, like, that was a crazy time.
Who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered. Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Leslie's 1972 orange Chevrolet Nova was
Ooh-wee.
found
That's
parked
a nice
at the
car
gate
right
of an
here.
old quarry near Old Page Mill
It's a nice
Road,
car.
just east of where her body was found.
Do you remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
Red's a little bit too much for me. I'll probably put black on our
Yeah,
chat.
it's an orange Chevy Nova.
Okay, it's orange. Yeah, I make that blacked out with some black rims, red interior.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know the name Leslie Perloff? Leslie Perloff?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh, no.
Okay. I had to ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah,
That would be she'd be about 18 years old, I guess,
okay.
at Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate. Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa. How do you know that? How do you know? All he gave you was the picture and her name and said that she went to Stanford. He didn't tell you that she's a graduate, and he didn't tell you the age. So hold on. Yeah, Chad, I think he better start.
That's it.
Hold
I
on.
don't even recognize her.
Curiously, the sergeant hasn't shared with John that Leslie was a
Yeah,
Stanford
Chad.
graduate.
Hey, if I'm
she's
the text, I'm like,
graduate.
Well, just by
Got
the way
him.
she dresses
We fucking
and all
got you.
in this area.
we
yeah.
fucking got you.
Sure.
But, I didn't say graduate either. I said,
Oh, no, you did, brother. You
she's
said
a
graduate.
college kid.
Oh, okay.
Nah, we heard graduate, bro.
Well, this young lady was obviously murdered, like I said. She was strangled. Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
Nope.
I know that you were accused of a sexual
Yeah.
assault, right? Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
Like, Chad, it's so easy from, because like he pretty like basically all these questions they already ran through his head, because he's had 45 years to think about what he's gonna say when if he does get caught. Like,
did you ever fantasize about sexual assault?
It's what it sounds like by looking at my record.
Yeah. Or killing a young woman? Okay.
No.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, how do you think? Why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
yeah, Chad, DNA don't lie. DNA do not lie. DNA do not lie.
Continues to press for answers, John inches closer to a major mistake, not yet aware of what he's about to give away.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah.
What?
This can be how it's transferred. I can always just tell.
Okay, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
one is semen.
Okay,
One is from the mouth.
sure. Yeah.
That's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about?
Hold on, you know way too much about that, bro. I didn't even know that. You know way too much about how DNA can be spread, and you're talking about there's other men. Oh yeah, this is him, Chad. We got him. If I'm the detective, we got you, bro. We fucking got you.
Technology now, advances in
Technology
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah, so there's.
They're catching them every day.
Yeah. How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Hold on, you said you don't know, but then you just gave every way that DNA can be transferred. So you do know how your DNA would get over there.
This person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Got you. Yeah, he's voting his own bed right now. They don't even have to do anything. They just gotta sit back and let him fold. He's gonna unfold, chat. He's gonna unfold. You feel me? Like, just go. All he has to do is sit back, get comfortable, drink his coffee. If I'm the detective, and just keep talking to him. Let him talk. Eventually, he's gonna slip up. He just slipped up right now. Talking about two persons. Oh, it's raps, bro.
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two different places you're talking about.
Okay. One of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Okay. I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Yeah, they're okay. Where?
Chat is no matter how, even though he's had 45 years to think about what he's gonna say and stuff like that. When you get in that situation, bro, and the pressure's applied, you're gonna fold, bro. He's folding under the pressure. He's basically he's giving himself up. He's giving himself up, bro.
Wherever she was, wherever the second girl was.
Oh, okay.
While the sergeant doesn't yet know it, another woman was found in the Palo Alto area in 1974.
He's literally recapping what he's done, bro. Like, just telling on himself.
Janet Taylor was found dumped along Sand Hill Road in the same Stanford Dish hiking area. According to news sources, she'd also been assaulted and strangled to death. The serial killer responsible for the deaths of both Leslie and Janet would escape justice for decades.
This is crazy.
Now.
And there's also, too, it's a pattern of, like, the people they kill and stuff like that. It's disgusting.
I'm guilty, and that's it.
Well, I'm trying, well, there's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it. What I'm trying to find out is why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
With John refusing to admit the truth, another investigator joins in the effort to obtain a confession, and the added pressure will soon tear his lies even further apart.
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation.
Yeah, there's no way.
You committed this crime.
Yep.
We know you
Tell him.
committed this crime.
Because Chad, this Liddy, there's no way. His DNA was in her fingernails. My fault, Chad. I'm tripping. Fingernails. How does your DNA get in her fingernails? Explain.
What we don't know is why. And we're going to give you the opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to. I thought about it, and that's all I can think of. No.
Know what?
No, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay. You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. That's why it took so damn long.
As they push harder for the truth about Leslie, John once again lets slip that she wasn't the only one he left in the hills.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is. If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever, you know.
What do you mean the first girl?
Well, he said there's two people. There's two girls. Unless I misunderstood him. They were killed within probably an hour of each other and 2
Chat, it's so bad. Like, he's saying stuff the officer didn't even say. Like, he's literally like describing it to us. Like, he's literally giving us the meat and potatoes of this shit, bro. Like, the officer didn't even say nothing about another girl, and they didn't even say the time or death between them. Like, he's literally giving himself out, bro. Like, if I'm a detective or whatever, bro, in that, bro, I don't have to do anything. Just sit back and let him talk. He's gonna, bro, this is crazy.
each other or day or who knows.
Do you remember? How do you remember those
Yeah.
details?
Some of the questions he's asked me?
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me. If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
Why's that?
I mean, look at the body.
Mm-hmm.
It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No.
Because that's not the girl that you
I'm
killed?
not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Man, Chad, it's been
You
so
think it was a
long,
different girl that
and
you
he's
killed?
still with
That's
so
not the
many
one that
people
you
that he
killed?
don't even recognize the people he's
You
killed, the
didn't kill the girl in
victims.
Germany?
No. Well, that's total different. That's when I was 18 years old or younger.
In a final confrontation, investigators force John to face the mounting evidence against him.
There's a situation in Germany
Yeah.
where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a situation
Here.
here,
That was.
years later after you came back to the States, where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
Hold on, Chad, I want to search up something real quick. I want to search up something. I want to see what's the possibility of this. Possibility of somebody's DNA being being somewhere they never have been. Let's see. Like, I just want to see what's the possibility of someone's DNA being someone they never have been or something like that. Secondary DNA transfer. While considered less common than direct transfer, is a phenomenon where DNA can be found in a location without the direct physical presence of the persons from whom it originated. This can occur through various means: person-to-person object transfer, when you shake hands with somebody; object-to-person to object transfer, DJ and object clothing; vector like tools, gloves, or even airborne particles. Yeah, you did it, bro. That's all. Just off that, you did it.
There's a brick wall.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean.
Damn, chat. I'm probably, hey, the FBI and CIA, they probably just seen I search that up, and they about to, hey, they about to start investigating me right now as we speak.
Well, you understand it's my job not to let things like that go, right?
I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
Okay. Thanks, John.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation came to an end. But justice quickly caught up with 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, who was arrested and booked into the Santa Clara County Main Jail with a $10 million bond. In January 2009.
$10 million? Oh yeah, you're not getting out. Unless you're in San Francisco and you're working for like Apple or something like that, you're not getting out, brother. Or you got some shares that we don't know about, you're not getting out, my brother. You're done. That you got to live out your life. Cool. You're done now. The rest of your life, you're going to be behind them bars.
DNA from the torn crotch of Janet Taylor's underwear was also determined to be a match for John. In September 2021, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder with infliction of great bodily injury in the killing of 21-year-old Janet Taylor. He was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally putting a serial killer who had escaped justice for decades behind bars for good. In January 2023, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Leslie Perloff and received a second life sentence to be served consecutive with the first. According to multiple news sources, John Getrew died of natural causes on September 22, 2023, at the age of 79.
4 years later,
remains.
Chat, 4 years later, he got to live, like he literally lived out his whole life. His whole life. He got to, those 45 years, he got to live the best years of his life. Basically, the prison didn't do nothing to him, bro. It didn't really do nothing to him. Because he got to see the 45 years of life. He wasn't behind bars. And really, he didn't really get justice, bro. He didn't really get justice.
A state database and will continue to be compared against evidence from unsolved murders in the ongoing effort to close more cases. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep on...
Man, chat, that's crazy. I want to read some of these comments, bro. Like, never been arrested, just casually accused of murder in Germany. That's what yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. If I'm an investigator and I heard him say two bodies, I'm like, whoa. Oh, we got you now. Yeah, 6. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what they're doing in Germany for him to get 6 years. It was 6.3 years for doing what he did to that girl. And you're 18 years old. You told me you get 6 years for murder in Germany? It's crazy work, chat. I want to see the how many bodies. What was his? $13? Chat, 13 people. Oh my gosh, chat. I thought it was like 7, 13, chat. Oh my, chat, prayers that go out to, even though it was a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? He's passed away already. Man, chat, prayers out to the victims' families and relatives, and cause chat, that's just crazy, chat. Like, that's just disgusting. People like him need to be locked up and just never see the light of day. Like, that's, bro.